Yo, what's up, all my burners out there? This is WeedMan420 with the WeedMan420 Chronicles. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all out there fucking smoking. It's National fucking Pizza Day today, and I got baked and I ate some fucking pizza. So hopefully all you guys and gals out there doing it too, my burners. Dov boy, how we doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. T?
Yeah, I didn't know it was pizza.
Doing swell.
Doing swell. We got a little friend here. T-Bone got a new dog. What are we calling this puppy?
Sandor Clegane, the Hound.
The Hound.
Sandor, the official dog of the WeedMan420 podcast.
First episode he is with us today. How you doing, Sandor? He's underneath T right now, just chilling. He's a big puppy. We'll have to put some pictures of him with some weed paraphernalia around him, chilling out, some glasses
this is the
and
stone
shit.
Dog. He's chill as shit. He's got some mitts on him though. He's gonna be a big old boy.
Yeah, he's gonna be big. Sandor, welcome to the fam, the WeedMan420 family. Hey, Dov boy, man, gonna hit that bong that we all hail Rick and Morty. But a friend of mine made us a bong. We're gonna try in a little bit too, out of an Old Forester bottle. We're gonna try that here in a little bit, but I'm gonna rip this real quick. Some a new strain we haven't tried yet by Rhythm. Dov boy, take it away.
That'll be our new segment. We're going to do is called WeedMan's New Toys, and not related to his sex toys. They're going to definitely be something that he smokes out of, and not something he jams up his rectum.
Mrs. Weedman's gonna start getting into pegging.
So wrong. It's like that bong that that one of our friends gave little weed girl. That one that looks like it's for her pleasure only.
Yeah, really. I was gonna say it looks more like when you're on page 157 on Pornhub. But hey, you know, we're all a little picky.
Who told you on my Tuesday nights?
We all know what you do.
That's actually pretty nice. Tastes good.
Yeah, this is good weed. And what weed we got going today?
This is Mandarin Cookies by Rhythm.
Rhythm with another killer.
Yep, it's a balance, but to me, balance, man, 27.31% THC.
Me, balance is when I go for a run, then I go get some Taco Bell.
So we'll see how the effects take us on this journey we're on today. But hey, I want to shout out to Washington State. They the activists blocked that concentrates ban that what was it, that HB 2546.
Fuck HB 2546.
Yeah, thank God you guys went and fought for it. You guys earned it. I'm not saying that we had anything to do with it, but you guys did it. You guys stopped that 10% of just getting totally fucked. I'm proud of you, State of Washington. Goodbye, HB 2546.
Yeah, another shitty bill blown away from WeedMan420. Totally, he's gonna take credit for all this.
I should.
Just by yelling into a microphone. It's awesome.
I should. What is that? What was that? Oh, Order 66 on the Star Wars.
Execute Order 66.
Well, Washington, you activists out there, you executed HB 2546. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks for killing the Jedi.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, also out here in where we live at in Illinois, the big state of Illinois, recreational marijuana sales for the first month of selling was almost $40 million.
How about that? Who would have thought?
$40 million.
I feel like Paul Rudd right now. Who would have thought we'd be here? Not us.
Statewide adult-use cannabis sales total $39,247,840.83 in January.
Most important part about that is the 83 cents.
83 cents. And then the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, that's a really long IDFPR.
Who the fuck names these things?
So stupid.
They need a new acronyms person.
Also said 972,045 cannabis products were sold. Illinois residents accounted for most of the sales of over $30 million, and while out-of-state sales buyers, you people from Wisconsin and Indiana, and coming into our state and spending
neighbors to the north, neighbors to the east. Thank you.
$8,636,208.61 was
How
spent.
about that?
Yeah, and how they know this is by driver's license, people. Just so you know. So they didn't take your driver's license.
You think there's someone sitting in the nail like, how the fuck do they know?
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
So the senior advisor of cannabis control of the governor's office, Tori Hutchinson, touted how the new law can help those historically harmed by the failed war on drugs. The administration is dedicated to providing multiple points of entry into the new industry, from dispensary owners to transporters, to ensure legalization is equitable and accessible to all Illinois. I hate that word. Illinoisans, said Hutchinson.
Illinoisans?
Oh God, it's so stupid. I think we said about last time. Applications to be
from Illinois.
Yeah. Applications to become a licensed cannabis infuser or craft grower and transporter are available now. Those applications are on the Illinois Department of Agriculture website due on Monday, March 16th. The IDOA will begin accepting applications starting Friday, February 14th, which is a few days away. Some applicants will consider social equity applicants or those most affected by the old marijuana law. Those applicants will receive additional points on their application eligible for some grants, low-interest loans, and fee reductions or waivers.
How about that?
I want to be able to get a grant or a loan.
That'd be cool.
To start some kind of
freaking
cannabis. I'll start some cannabis industry, man. Give me some money.
I'd probably buy some cannabis.
Yeah, well. Massachusetts, my favorite number, did $420 million in sales in 2019. That's more than all of Canada.
How about that?
Massachusetts.
All of Canada.
All of Canada.
Beat them. Neighbors to the north, beat the shit out
with our favorite number.
Eat your heart out, David Silverberg.
420. Yep. The data was released by the state's Cannabis Control Commission. Shows marijuana sales in December alone had topped 10.7 million even before Christmas.
Damn. Motherfuckers like to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Those Boston people like to get wicked high.
Boston. Massachusetts imposes roughly 17% to 20% in taxes on marijuana, including that 6.25, Dov.
Don't forget the 625. Say it all the time. Might get the numbers mixed up, but it's a 6 and a couple numbers after.
And then a 10.75 excise tax and optional local tax for up to 3%. That's way better than Illinois.
Oh my god,
that's way better.
I was reading this earlier, and my jaw hit the floor because I still don't want to go buy illegal marijuana because it sucks.
Nope, I will not.
I don't want to pay that. You kidding me?
So, but Massachusetts, way to go, 420, best number in the world.
Yeah, good job. Way to stage that one.
And here in Illinois, referring back to Illinois, there's still some shortages right now, and we talked about this in the last episode. I still feel it's the grow process and all that stuff that's taking some time, and not all the dispensaries have their shit together. Do you think it's coincidence that they kept it small? A couple articles I've read and some research I've done, they're saying that the state of Illinois did this on purpose.
Yeah, I can see it. I can totally see it, and I still think they're doing it, and they're going to keep doing it.
So you have here this wilderness group in farms located in Anna is ready. That's the dog hitting its head, everybody, just so you know.
Yeah,
He's a puppy. He's only 11 weeks old.
He's cute as hell.
Is ready to expand and meet demand for recreational weed and pot from cannabis dispensaries in Illinois. Cultivators and lawmakers want to reach a point where supply and demand of the drug are balanced. Long lines, closures, and shortages of product have frustrated consumers of legal weed in Illinois since the first of the year.
They're all over it.
But state officials said the slow start to the sale of recreational marijuana was intentional and one the cultivators also wanted. Both, however, say the eventual goal in the market is where supply and demand are in a balance. That's impossible.
Yeah, I mean that's what they. I mean every business in the world looks for balance.
So, but they're saying here regulators sought to intentionally slow things down to make sure that we had space for new entrances to the market. Whoa. Said Hutchinson, Governor J.B. Pritzker, senior advisor on cannabis, better known as the official Illinois pod czar. I want to be the fucking pod czar. How the hell did I not get that fucking job?
Yeah, hey, elect
because you're just some bald bastard in someone's basement
in a costume.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. But I will say that I think that balance stuff is bullshit. I think that's what everyone strives for, and they're not going to look for balance. What's going to happen is the same as every state. It's going to be sold out for a long time. You're not going to find it. There's going to be shortages, and eventually it's going to be overcultivated, and people are going to be like, "Oh, well, I don't really fucking need to buy it right now."
Well, there's other states that have this issue right now. California, Oregon, a little bit in Washington. That there's overproduction and not enough demand. That reason there, from what I'm reading about and a lot of other articles about that, was because there's not enough dispensaries.
Yeah.
Licenses being issued in California. Oregon, there's plenty, but there's still an overabundance of weed there because it's just a lot.
What if in Illinois they didn't let out-of-state people buy marijuana?
Oh.
Because
that's $8 million we wouldn't have made.
Yeah, but think about that $8 million to Illinois people they're turning away.
Yeah, true. I mean, they're getting all that.
I'm not saying they should do this. I'm just saying, what do you...
The only shortages I'm hearing about is flour. They're still being able to get their concentrates and edibles and shit like that. It's just mostly flour. They weren't ready for all this.
But all the time. I got my gummies.
I mean, similar shortages have been in every marijuana market after legalization. And this is from the Marijuana Policy Project. Lindsay helped state officials draft legal marijuana legalization. Cultivators predicted shortages even before recreational use became legal. We talked about that like 2 or 3 months ago. There was going to be shortages. The first, they weren't even ready yet. The state never disclosed plans for the slow approach for public, and they were drafting the law, Lindsay said, but it was certainly a conversation among public agencies. After exploring different options, the path made the most sense, he said. There are 2 main types of systems states can build, Lindsay said. One makes a finite number of licenses available, the choice Illinois went with. The other offers an unlimited license and lets the market decide which businesses survive. That's basically capitalism at its finest. That's
Survival of the fittest,
That's
baby.
free market trade
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, that's
Whoever
like
makes it.
Darwinism in the market.
You got it. So we went, as Illinois always does, went a totally different direction. And they didn't want to see businesses open and close like crazy and let the top dog stand or buy it. And that actually happened, though. A lot of the dispensaries that opened up in 2013, 14, 15, there wasn't enough customer base because they weren't giving enough medical marijuana cards out. Right. There was only 10 ailments. So those first 3 years were rocky. There was people getting bought out left and right. So don't tell me, Illinois, that you did this law to be fair when there was...
Yeah, right. You didn't give a shit about it until you saw all the money in it.
Exactly. Because there was people getting bought out like crazy. There was that Windy City Cannabis. They had one, and next you know they owned 5 dispensaries.
Now they're popping.
Right,
They just need to get more flour. That's
right,
the only
but
problem
what
I see with them on Twitter.
But they only had one license, and then all of a sudden people wanted to sell because they couldn't get the clients to provide for their businesses. So don't tell me that they went this direction when in the beginning phases of this with medical, people were getting bought out like crazy.
Well, it's a new governor too. That's the only argument I have defending it.
No, true.
If I were to play devil's advocate too, there's a new governor. JB is definitely wants to get more.
In town.
Yeah, he's putting his dick on the table and saying, "I want to give opportunity
to get
people."
slaps.
No, he's probably got a pecker.
Yeah, exactly.
Did anyone hear that pin drop? Oh no, that's just JB putting it on the table.
Despite consumer frustration, the slow and steady approach has its advantages, Hutchinson and those in the cannabis industry say. For one, a small start helped businesses build up revenue stream before expanding. I don't know about that. Additionally, it protected medicinal marijuana patients by ensuring the adult use program didn't take priority. True. That is good because the dispensary I still go to doesn't have a lot of flour anymore, but they at least have 4 or 5 options. So I'll give them that.
Hey, yeah, at least you're getting some.
All right. More than 87,000 patients have qualified for the medical program since 2015. There are 8.6 million Illinois residents over 21, not to mention millions of tourists who could buy recreational cannabis.
True.
With that kind of gap between medical and recreational users, demand for product can easily overwhelm growers and push medical patients to the sidelines, which we have talked about in the past, that medical comes first.
Well, yeah. So, like, if you and me were to get in line at the same time, you're at the front, waving your little stupid picture on your card. I'm sitting 2 hours in the back. But that's all right, because, he has a reason for it.
That's right. A chance to ramp up production. Illinois had kept the adult use program small to give cultivators a chance to ramp up operations and infrastructure while still serving patients, Crane said. If they didn't do what they should have done is not legal, not went full recreational until these companies were ready. That's my opinion. Cultivators said they can't complain about the slow approach. They sell out of wholesale products they can grow, even if they sell out of cannabis flower. The most popular cannabis products their business enjoys an unending flow of customers.
I don't mind them legalizing it right away without having everything ready. I think it's a good help because it gets the market tested. If you think about it from a business standpoint, it's getting people knowing, okay, yeah, eventually it's coming, or hey, we're getting enough, we want more.
Right.
Leaves the people wanting more. And if you're just looking at the rec people like that, who are just smoking because for the fuck of it, they're just going, hey,
this
gotta
dog.
want more. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm rambling a little
this
bit. But
dog
this dog
likes
is
cannabis.
right next to me, and he keeps sniffing out all the weed.
There's some flour. It must be the hound in him or something. But there's some flour in the grinder, and he keeps on licking the grinder. And he tried to lick the bong. He likes weed. This dog's part of the family already. T. Love it. Sorry, we went off a little bit there for a second. Ultimately, the goal of the market in the next few years, said Hutchinson, is to help cultivations grow more weed to get it out to the consumers. But here's the catch-22. I want to be a pod czar. I should be the pod czar.
Yeah,
And
you
here's
should be
why.
the pod czar.
Here's why. This woman, Mrs. Hutchinson, granted she's the pod czar,
For
gets
now.
an annual salary of $220,000.
Ooh, I'd almost say offer
How
me
the
no
fuck
money.
did
I
she
want
get
the
this
title.
job? Did the people vote? I want to know some.
What
did
kind of bullshit is this?
That's better than a fucking
Wait,
drug
hey,
dealer.
in what world do you become the pot czar making $220,000 a year? How much weed do you have to smoke for that?
How much weed do you have to
That got
sell?
you beat.
I
Yeah,
want to know
shit.
how she got. Did any of you vote for this woman to be put in?
I didn't know it was on the ballot.
Exactly.
This is why you got to go vote, people. Vote for your pot czar.
Pod czar.
Make sure the right person's.
All right, listen.
$220,000
If this gets
a
on the ballot, I'll probably have to be written in. You have to write in WeedMan420.
year. Yeah, get him as pot czar.
Pod czar 2020.
Election season coming up. You know you want to get on the pot czar. Vote
Listen,
WeedMan.
I would do it for half that amount. I'll do it for $110,000 a year and all the weed I can smoke. How about that?
All the weed. Yeah.
That'll
Hey,
probably make up for the other $110,000.
And I'll do it just for compliments.
There you go. How much can cultivators grow? As the state grants more licenses this year and growers will continue scaling up, operations such as Forefront Ventures will try to fill the maximum square footage allowed by the state, Crane says. Cultivation centers can grow up to 210,000 square feet of canopy space, or the amount of space dedicated to growing plants. In July, the state will award 40 licenses to craft growers, which is, I think, 14,000 square feet, up to.
Okay.
So, grams per square foot of canopy space is becoming the industry standard for measuring output, Crane said. Forefront Ventures has built out 14,000 square feet of its 94,000 square foot facility near Chicago. Cultivators can produce 425 grams per square foot and 6,500 square feet of canopy space. It's a lot of weed, I guess.
I mean, it's more than what we got now.
True. True. If I was the pod czar, though, I'd do it for half the amount and all the weed I could smoke. Just
Pot
think
czar?
about it.
Hey, if he was the pot czar, it wouldn't be 14,000, it'd be 28. He'd
Yeah.
be doubling.
Exactly. To meet demand, Crane said the company would need 400,000 square foot of space. Nobody's able to keep up with demand right now, Crane said. It's just not possible. Yeah, of course, we all know this already because you guys weren't ready. On May 1st, the state
Yeah.
will award licenses for up to 75 new dispensaries. The next round won't come until December. When Illinois, so there's 60 now. There's 60 licenses now plus 75.
I
What's
like
that,
that he's like
135?
surprised that there's like
60
too much
plus
of a
75.
demand.
135. So
Yeah.
there'll be 135 stores to
Yeah.
go get cannabis from.
I love they're like surprised though that there's too much demand. It's like, oh man, who would have thought it took time for fucking plants to grow?
Right. So we brought this up last time. How long does it take to grow weed, to grow cannabis? We brought this up. Remember we talked about this and it said license availability doesn't necessarily mean products will be available right away. It can take up to more than 4 months to grow and process cannabis flower. The first step is perhaps one of the best kept secrets among industry insiders. Like other states, Illinois operates under the don't ask, don't tell. What else?
Just like
Isn't
the
that-
Army.
Isn't that the military too, right? The
Oh, yeah.
Army. Don't ask, don't tell. Rule on where cultivators get cannabis seeds and plants to start their business. So why that, I don't know. Anyway.
Hey, don't ask the government. Don't ask for it, but the government will give you something to grow.
Yeah, they'll give you some seeds.
Wink, wink.
Yep. There's somewhat of a understanding that no one really questions where the seeds are acquired.
This sounds shady as shit.
Oh my god!
Straight out of bird turds,
Dude.
I'm calling it.
Oh my god! Schemers and scandals and suits. I fucking tell
Hey,
you.
yo, Bucko, just put this in the dirt, you know, put a little splish splash, bada bing, bada boom,
And
got
get a little-
yourself a little marijuana plant.
And
huh?
then in 4 months, you got some gabagool.
Yeah, hey. I put gabagool on your plate, huh? Hey, how about that? Feed your family, huh?
From there, the process is highly regulated. So it's not regulated when you go get your seeds and you get your seeds from Monsanto or somebody like that. That's not regulated because Monsanto's going to own the seed fucking business eventually, and they're going to say, "I'll sell you whatever strain you want." Because we
Right.
talked about fucking patent pending names for cannabis and seeds and all that shit.
Go off, kid.
Look at this. Watch. They're going to own the seeds. They don't care where they get the seeds from or the dirt it's planted in.
Get 'em
all they
rock.
care about is what's highly regulated once that seed starts growing. You
Slip
want to
the
know
jab.
why?
Slip the
Do you
jab.
want
Tell
to know
me
why?
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
they can
hear
get
it.
their tax dollars from that. They can't get their tax dollars from a fucking seed.
How about
They can
that?
only get their tax dollars when the plant grows, and they can sell that plant to us, the consumer.
Well, what do you think that's going to do with farming bills?
Well, Well, we talked about the farming bill before. That has only to do with hemp right now, so I don't know. We'll see. I
mean,
bet you they'll
they're growing it. The government's gonna put their
they'll
hands
throw
on
a
it.
sidewinder in there once it
No,
goes
they're
federally
gonna find
legal.
a way to get some money off that seed.
Oh yeah. Wellness Farms in Anna employs a team of harvest buds from 48 plants a day, 5 days a week in the 27,000 square foot
You
growing
spend
center.
a lot of money on your seeds.
I just found one for free in my
I
thing.
mean,
Thanks,
you know what I'm
Revolution.
talking
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Tell me, Dav.
Polly's pretty cheap.
Cultivation starts with clippings from the mother plant or the plant growers using the cloning. Bundy said the clippings go to the clone room, also known as the nursery, where they grow for 1 to 2 weeks depending on the strain. Next, the baby plants head to the growing room tables, where they will stay for roughly 6 weeks to develop stems and leaves.
This is a process. It's
It
like
is.
boot camp.
Yeah, man, 4 months.
Marijuana boot camp.
Growers move from plants to separate area while different life cycles, where they stay away from the 7 to 9 weeks. That's where the plants start growing flower or buds, and that will eventually be packaged and sold for consumption. Once growers harvest the buds, some go to the drying room where they stay for about 10 days. Buds destined to become cannabis concentrate, known as the industry as live resin, which we've talked about before, for use in edibles and vaping cartridges, go straight to the freezer. The other flowers dry roughly for 10 days, followed by about 3 weeks of curing. So there's like a lot of time in this that I don't think a lot of people understand. Growers keep the buds in airtight containers, which they burp each day. Yeah, exactly.
That was nasty.
Yeah. That is, to let fresh air into the container. This process removes any remaining chlorophyll and moisture. Bundy said,
More like borophyll.
creating a product with better flavor and odor and reduced harshness. During curing, an employee from an off-site agricultural lab comes to collect a sample of the marijuana flower for independent testing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
they go through a lot.
Dude, it's still going.
And
The
then
step,
you're
the step is required before the sales of distributors. For Wellness Group Farms, a lab of Sparta does more of the collecting Sparta and
more of
testing.
an Athens guy.
The labs test for residual pesticides or solvents, harmful bacteria such as E. coli, salmonella, yeast mold, and toxins. It takes roughly a week for the lab test to return. To Bundy, the labs to also test for concentration of THC and psychoactive ingredients in marijuana. Weed with less than 35% THC concentration is taxed 10%. Edibles on the other cannabis-infused products with more than 35% THC are taxed 20%. As cultivators work to expand. So, we talked about this in the last episode. Why it's taking so long, why there's not enough flower. I just read it to you. Okay, I didn't go through every single grow process and everything, but I read to you here in Illinois what that cultivator has to do from the time they get the seed to the time it hits you guys. That is at least 4 to 6 months. Okay, and processing, curing,
so don't
drying.
get mad like me when you're waiting 2 hours and you say, "Yeah, we're out."
So I hope you that understands a little bit what most states are going through when it times to grow cannabis. You know, Dive, you like cannabis?
I like it, but I don't know if I like it as much as some other people.
Well, let me ask you a question there, Dive.
Let's hear it.
When you fly, of course, when you have to go to different states, I know T, you fly a lot. You know,
Yeah, I've been high.
Midway Airport has these amnesty boxes. I don't know if you guys read this any of the articles or heard on the news. They have
Is
these
that like where they throw the weed?
Yes, where you're going into Midway Airport, and you know I've walked past the dogs all the time with weed on me and stuff. And they've never come up to me. Those,
That's
but
something else, I think.
probably. But what you got to do is they're saying that if you don't want to get in trouble, take this cannabis and throw it in these amnesty boxes. No one's gonna say anything.
Oh, yeah, it's just like, hey, get out of jail free card.
There's
Fuck
these
it.
little blue boxes throughout the airport of Midway, and you can throw your weed in there. Okay, now let me ask you something. Say if you got off the plane
Sure.
and you saw one of those amnesty boxes and you were out of weed, and you're some broke bastard college student, can't afford to go buy an eighth from the dispensary for $60.
Wondering how I'm flying, but go on.
Just say you got off the plane for whatever,
Okay.
coming home to see mom and dad from college, or you're getting off work and you're out of weed, and
I'm a
you're like,
trust fund kid.
you know, and all of a sudden you
Get
see
off
one of
the
those
plane.
blue boxes. What would you do?
Bust out the crowbar.
Bust out, and
Yeah,
that's
he
what
knows
some
what's
guy
up.
did. Marijuana has been legal in Illinois for over a month now.
This guy's
and
got some balls.
This dude said Chicago police confirmed that the traveler arriving into Chicago grabbed the pot inside the Midway so-called amnesty boxes, a storage unit near security where passengers can surrender their newly legal marijuana before traveling. Well, dude, for one, you're stupid if you do that no matter what. I just store it somewhere. I don't give a shit.
Then if they catch you, just start crying and be like, I forgot.
Yeah. So A source of the marijuana in question had been discovered on a traveler early Wednesday, and that person was escorted to the amnesty box where they were allowed to deposit their weed without penalty. When police went to empty the box around 8 p.m., the marijuana was gone.
This guy's just said, hey, you know what? Ready to risk it all. Got off that plane, just said, fuck it.
Dude, I would have done the same thing.
I love that it says that the boxes should have been locked. That's the last sentence.
The
It wasn't
motherfucker who
clear how he
empties
was...
them fucking smoked too much of it. Just
Yeah.
forgot to lock the damn thing.
I just love it. It says it wasn't clear how he was able to access the box, which should have been locked. Probably because the motherfucker was supposed to lock it, got high and forgot.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I even worked at the airport and I saw anybody put any cannabis in there, dude, no one's counting that shit. That's going right in my pocket and coming home. I don't know. I mean, I'm taking it. I'm an asshole like that. I'm like, free weed. Hell yeah. I got no weed. I don't feel like going waiting in lines.
How dare you disrespect weed like that?
Hey, dude, I'm fucking
Throwing it in the garbage like that. How about sack up and smoke it before you get on the damn plane? Finish it. It's like dinner.
I know
You
people
don't want
like
to finish it?
would never get rid of weed. When we were coming back from
Waste
California
shit.
on some trips, man, and we had like edibles left, everybody would just eat them.
Or just give it to somebody.
Yeah,
Like,
give it
so
away.
Hey, you smoke?
Give it to somebody off that's coming off the flight.
Yeah, damn. Be like, hey, welcome to Chicago.
Yeah.
Throw weed in their face.
There you go. I bet you 95% of everybody will say thanks and take it with them and go.
Until you get the one asshole like, what's this?
Look, he's smoking.
Oh, wow. When I came to Vegas, they threw cocaine in my face. Hey, you know what? Chill out, buddy. We're better than
That strain is pretty good. I'm pretty big.
I guess it depends if you get off at Ohio.
I like
but
Lori Lightfoot. I don't know how everybody. I know a lot of people don't like her in Chicago. I like her. I think she's cool as shit.
She's got
I think
a dope name.
she's got balls too, and
I think she's a woman.
she is, and she's got fucking balls of steel. She don't give a fuck. She fights everybody and anybody that comes at her, and I like that shit. But there was something she was talking about where recreational there should be like recreational sites for people to smoke at. And she was actually doing a conference today. I was listening on the radio on my way home with, I think, Miss Hutchinson and somebody else, and we're talking about Illinois cannabis, and the first black dispensary owners in Colorado was over here giving advice to Illinois what they would do. So, but she was talking about, once again, these consumption sites for recreational, and I still agree.
That's
And
cool.
we did talk about this, and this is her talking more about it, that they, just like bars where you can go drink alcohol, you should have consumption sites, cannabis bars, where you don't serve alcohol, you don't serve cannabis, but people can bring their cannabis there and smoke it, and we've talked about this. I think she should do it. She should get some licenses for it. I think in any community, I think this would be a great spot, but there's also other states already doing it. In this state, I think in Springfield, there's one.
Springfield's working on opening up one. I think it's going to be a good dealio for them.
Yeah, man, that's where Pritzker's going to hang out.
Oh shit, it's going to bring in a lot of tourism for them too.
I
Think
think
about
so.
it, like who the fuck visits?
Well,
Springfield?
there's a lot of people that go down to
There's a
Springfield.
lot of like cool like history over there.
It's great. I like Springfield. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
it's
cities
beautiful.
in Illinois, and
Like,
there's
if you go to
a lot of
Central
cannabis
Illinois,
down there.
Yeah, exactly. Central Illinois is beautiful.
Yes.
Love
So I
it
think
down
Springfield, that's great. With the HCI Alternatives is planning to open their first legal cannabis consumption space in Illinois. So Lightfoot, she should see what they're doing. But then Alaska becomes the first state to allow cannabis use in dispensaries, which I think is huge.
Yeah, it's like Costco. And you get free samples.
You got motherfuckers standing there with a fucking pack of one hitters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People would love fucking like a Costco you go into, and you have, because you don't see this. You see cultivators going out into the market and promoting their brand and their products, but they have no product to show, and you can't get samples and you can't taste anything. They can just give you like cards and then give you information about what they grow and all that stuff, which I think is cool. But if you were at a dispensary and you walked in and there was Cresco or there was Rhythm or there was PTS or there was GTI or any of those guys and gals, ESO, Justice, and they were there setting a table up and they're like, here's something you can taste. Here's something you can smell. Here's something you can look at.
Can't do that to a guy off the streets.
No. But in Alaska, they're doing it.
Hey, fuck it. I think it's a great idea. I think that's something Polly would really like because that would prevent him from getting in the fetal position when he's too high off some strains.
Well, I think it's smart. People
Yeah,
should be able,
it's
like,
good.
like Michigan, I like Michigan a lot too because you can go there and they have all the cannabis on the shelves in the jars, and they bring the jar out to you, take some fucking chopsticks, and put it, and then they let you smell it, look at it, take it. I want that nug right there because that looks nice and fat. It's got some crisples and some terps on
it's
it.
like buying meat.
And then they put it in the container for you, and then they label it right then. Their label prints out, and then you're good. I like Alaska doing this even more. I think Illinois should look at some of these other states. They talk about Illinois being the pioneer of doing things. Well, I think some of the stuff they're doing is ass backwards. I think it's too. If you want to be the forefront on this newscast I was hearing today on my way home, they were talking about Illinois being the forefront leader in cannabis. Bullshit, you're not. Because
fuck that. No,
you have done too much stuff to hold back the industry to date, and I think you need to look at other states like Colorado. You had somebody from Colorado into town. You need to look at Michigan. You need to look at it's in like that Oregon where you can go to the jars and pick the shit up and look at it.
Like think about when you go to a butcher shop, right? And you go to like an actual butcher shop.
Yeah.
You stand there. You look at the meat. They might cut you off a little slice. Like here, try that. How's that? Is that thick enough for you? Is that thin enough for you? Illinois is kind of like, I'm just going to go buy some Tyson brand chicken prepackaged bullshit. It's like, hope it looks good. Hope it tastes fucking good.
I mean, Tyson's some
it's
good
sealed.
shit.
I'm not going to open it in the
Get out of
store.
here. They fucking cook chicken in laboratories and stuff.
Yeah, fuck that pink
you
paste
crazy.
shit.
Ugh.
That
Anyway,
Tyson
go
bullshit.
Alaska.
I hate Tyson.
Go Alaska. Friend, boy going on a fucking rant right there. Jeez.
Yeah, I got
Tyson.
one more.
Hey, their honey battered fucking chicken nuggies are up there with the best of them.
Those sanitizers do kind of smell.
So I think that's a milestone that Alaska's allowing that. They won on a 3-2 vote. But here it is with all the beatniks. You know what a beatnik is?
Yeah, I read Jack Kerouac's On the Road. I know what a beatnik is.
Well, Berkeley City Council votes to allow
Go to Berkeley.
cannabis delivery consumption lounges. So they can deliver cannabis, and then there's consumption lounges. They voted this. They won. The beatniks out there did it again. Just beating everybody to the punch.
Yeah, you guys are hip.
Yep. So cannabis delivery services in Berkeley, and then health officials and some residents opposed the change. Unfortunately, you guys can all go fuck yourself because I think cannabis consumption places to go hang out and lounges is dope because it gets us out of the basement.
I think it's dope. How about what's popping up in Wrigley soon?
Oh man. Did you guys read that about fucking barley corn?
Yeah.
Getting bought out by Cresco and being approved.
City Council approved.
Oh man.
It only took you 6 tries to figure out which fucking bar was getting closed, though.
I know, man. I just that dude owns so many of them. There's Old Crow, couple of barley corns, and so it's the one over in Wrigleyville, right down the block from the stage.
3524 North Clark Street. We got City Council approved dispensary owners will need a special use permit for zoning board appeals before they can sell recreational weed at the site. But the ordinance was set out to be voted on December City Council meeting and was held back by zoning chairman and Alderman Tom Tunney, whose ward includes the dispensary.
You know, Cresco, man, they're big.
Hey,
they ain't fucking around. Are they saying this is supposed to be the largest dispensary in the United States? Even bigger than Planet 13, I think they were saying.
I believe so.
Wow,
This will be one of the largest dispensaries in the world, and Chicago has the opportunity to have it and employ people of all walks of life in the store.
And one of the busiest areas, especially in the spring, summer, and early fall, and that's Wrigleyville.
Shit, I'm excited to just go check it out, go in there, not even buy anything.
Well, you guys hang
Planet
out.
13 was fucking nuts.
Yeah, so
I'm a Sox fan, so I really don't give a rat's ass. I will go to the Dive dispensary, where it smells like pee, and someone looks at me funny, but I will have a good time, and I'll try to act like nothing's wrong, and I'll go to the Sox game, and I'll enjoy it, damn it, because that's what being a Sox fan's like. And then you get some Rick Buddies afterwards, and their breadstick sandwiches are
I'll go to Sluggers, hit a few dingers, and then walk my happy ass up the road to the dispensary and buy some good shit.
No, you're going to go to Sluggers, black out, probably fall over in the batting cage.
Get pegged by the
hit a
fucking
couple
batting
times,
cage.
Yeah. You also, I don't want to be mean today, but like you need to shave. Also, you need a haircut, and you look like you haven't left your house in 4 days.
Yeah, dude, you need to shave.
You got a white tee on and like sweats,
Dude.
and like your
I
hair.
know you got the new pup.
Yo,
and
can we
stuff.
get back on fucking topic?
Yeah, anyway,
I'm
we'll
just trying to
chill.
say it to you. Also, shave your chest. Your like chest hair's coming out through your white tee. You look like a Pollock. Like my grandpa went. Grandpa's a Pollock.
Anyway, I want to talk about Cresco
Funny as hell,
real
they do
quick.
the same look.
About not just them buying up John Barley corn up in the Wrigleyville. I think it's dope, but they got new packaging, Dov.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Did you like that Pineapple Express?
Oh man, yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, sorry you guys couldn't get any. I was
Yeah,
just couldn't help myself.
You devoured it. But what I like
Hey,
about
man,
the new
we get
packaging, they
Pineapple
went from
Express.
plastic to all glass, and the new labeling's pretty dope. They got, you know, what I like, because we've talked about this in past, it's not about sativa and indica all the time. It's about what's in the flower. And what they're doing now is they're putting the terpene, the different terpenes that are in that strain on their label. Plus, there's also on the back of the label, on the inside of the label, there's a whole terpene explanation. The pinene, the humulene, the ocamine, the little linealul, the nitrodul,
All
the
that shit we
micrine.
talked about
Yes.
weeks ago, or
Yes.
months ago on the podcast.
So they're doing that now. And Pineapple Express had two different terpenes, TPE and MYR. I'll go back on the other side and look what they are.
I love
So
that
it's-
they show you that though. That's
yeah,
so
which was
cool.
dope. So micrine, and it had TPE. What's TPE? Is terpene. So the flavors were clove and herbal and floral and piney. That is dope. Finally, Cresco, I'm proud of you. We do love your stuff.
Oh, I love
This
them
is
the
pretty
most.
dope.
I said it the
You're,
other
you're
day.
up there now with Revolution, what they put on their labeling. You're up there with ESO. You're doing it right. And I heard you guys had a little tough time getting this all together. I had heard some people telling me in the industry that the first round that you had, the labels were messed up on it, and it was like 880 like vials that had to be destroyed.
Yeah, they had some misprints or
Yeah,
something.
misprints or some
Damn,
shit, which
that's
kind of
the-
sucked.
It would have been cool though if you. I mean, like I know, like legally they probably have to have it printed a certain way, but it would have been cool if they dropped it and just like labeled it as the misprint weed.
Yeah, that would have been kind of cool.
Like they just
But
called it
can't do
misprint
though.
OG, but like you can't.
All
do
right.
the
But it's cool that the
regulation, right?
the
But that would've been
packaging
pretty dope.
goes to the same thing before hybrid, sativa, indica. The colors still stayed the same. On the
Mhm.
back, it also has like once again Pineapple Express premium flower, how much it's in it. The THC on this one was what the fuck does it say? I'm kind of wasted. 26.48%.
We still got
So-
a new bong segment coming.
I know, the new bong. So I'm proud of you guys. You guys did a great job with the labeling. I really like it a lot.
And you got my seal of approval. Probably my most favorite weed on the market. I love Cresco.
Yeah, man. He's Dogboy says it. He speaks truths.
I love
One of my states that I like to go to every once in a while, Tennessee. Tennessee. The senator files bills to allow sale and taxation of cannabis, marijuana.
How about it?
Good
The Rocky
old Rocky
Mountains.
Top, Rocky Top,
Is that the Smoky
Tennessee.
Mountains? I don't
And then what's
know.
the other song that I like?
Terrible
Oh, that's
geography.
the Tennessee Whiskey by Stapleton. His that
Jack
fucking
Daniels?
Song. That's a pretty good song too. So 3 songs right there out of Tennessee.
Jack Daniels is my uncle.
The legal pot in the land of the Rocky Top. That's what one of Tennessee lawmakers aiming to achieve in this year's legislative session. Senator Ramush Agbari filed legislation on
Let's go
Friday
Ramouche.
to permit the sale of cannabis. The bill calls for the new law to be effective July 1st. Man, Nashville, dude, is gonna be fucking wild because that's now the new Vegas of
Ooh,
this
it's gonna be a
of the
hootenanny
central
down
of the
there,
South.
brother.
You know, I mean, there's every bachelor and bachelorette party go there now.
Oh yeah. If you
So-
haven't been there for a bachelor party, you probably don't know someone who got married.
But now they're gonna have if this passes July 1st, it's gonna bring a whole new perspective to going to Tennessee for bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make. I think they might make more money than anybody.
Jeez,
Like they'll be up there with Vegas for like making the most money.
Yeah, that town's
So like
booming
people
right
in
now.
Vegas probably look for cocaine. I
True.
mean, I guess you probably are in Nashville too. It depends what you're doing.
Well, Tennessee, I'm proud of you. Hopefully, you pass this bill soon here, and in July, you can start selling legal cannabis in your state. Go Tennessee. We'll be rooting for you. WeedMan420, legalize it. One of the countries.
Official WeedMan420 legalized stamp.
One of the countries I've wanted to visit in South America is Uruguay.
Nice.
And the reason why I've watched a lot of Anthony Bourdain shows, and he always spoke very highly of the food.
You know, that's a guy who I hear his name, but I don't know what he
Oh,
is.
watch his shows, man. Watch Anthony Bourdain. He's a chef, highly acclaimed chef that toured all over the world and did a show. Watch it. It's good stuff. Anyway, I don't want to go on and talk about him. God rest his soul. Anyway, the second smallest South American country, Uruguay, made history in 2013 by becoming the first in the world to legalize recreational marijuana. Well, lessons can be learned from the cannabis pioneers. This is what I want to talk about. They've legalized cannabis since 2013. Very highly Spanish population, Italian population, Food is a big thing there. Culture is a big thing there. With a population of just under 3.5 million people, Uruguay is quite a quiet country known for its free market and overall belief in egalitarianism. In other words, social equality.
Oh, yeah.
According to the World Bank, Uruguay has a higher per capita income, a low level of inequality, and almost complete absence of extreme poverty. Cannabis, baby.
I think it sounds like a cannabis place. You know, everyone's friendly. They like to share.
And food's big there, too.
Yeah. Hey, munchies.
In the effort to tackle the increasing acts of violence caused by drug cartels, Uruguay lawmakers approved legislation in 2013 that created a new path for cannabis to decriminalization across the globe. Big right there. The great responsibility we have in Uruguay is to show that the world that the system of freedom and with regulation works better than prohibition. Eduardo Blasina. Good job. The founder of the
Fuck yeah, Eduardo.
Montivado Cannabis Museum. Oh, Cannabis Museum. We're talking road trip, huh?
Hey, why don't we go check it out?
On July 19, 2017, the small country took another epic step by launching the legal sale of recreational marijuana 3.5 years after the cannabis legalization laws was approved. While the road to full legalization may have felt long to some, the country's rigorous process has become a framework to the rest of the world. Love it. How did Uruguay become a marijuana trailblazer? It's being one of the smallest countries in South America, became the global pioneer of recreational cannabis. It's the simplest version. It's a story of a country imagining a better way for its people to live and being willing to face worldwide criticism, opposition to obtain it.
Absolutely. And how about the fact that, you know, they first showed that it's forward thinking by decriminalizing personal marijuana use in 1974.
74!
Yeah, it missed the devastating South American drug wars.
See? Smart. There's a lot more we can read on this, but I'm just proud to say
it's an interesting article.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put it out there for more people to read, because it's a cool blueprint of maybe how you could see the United States one day following. Never know.
No, it's good stuff. I definitely want to visit Uruguay. I definitely want to say thank you to them for being pioneers in another country and making their country legal. The whole country, not just states or cities. They did the whole country, just like Canada did. Here's another one. You like mob movies?
Come to me and ask me if I like a mob movie.
Well, we're not talking about the mob, but most of the mafia came from Sicily. And what I want to say, shout out to Sicily, is that medical marijuana now available for free for patients in Sicily.
How about that?
Free.
Damn.
How do I get my medical card in Sicily?
I think Giorno Giovanna would have been a little disappointed with that. Hey, shut your ass up, dog boy. You don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't, but I was just giving you a courtesy laugh.
I want to smoke out of that new bong. Let's
You
try
want to
that
do
one.
new bong segment?
Yeah.
New bong segment.
So shout out to Sicily for giving out free cannabis to their patients out there. While I'm going to smoke this, Dob's going to talk a little about the settling of the vape crisis.
How about the vape crisis? And this doesn't go without warning again that please do not smoke a dank cartridge, anything with Supreme, anything that looks like it has a different brand on it, because they do not make actual ones. Your Connect in California does not get it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not real, and you should be absolutely cognizant of what you're smoking and putting into your body. Anyways, just a few months ago, the marijuana industry was barreling out of the 2010s flush with cash, confidence, and immense growth potential, thanks in part to the sale of cannabis vape products. But a sudden outbreak of illnesses tied to vape products containing THC upended the industry's momentum in the second half of 2019. So right around the end of the year, motherfuckers started smoking those black market carts, getting sick, and then being idiots about it. It involved more than 2,600 hospitalizations and dozens of deaths, forced in the industry executives to speak out and say some shit about this, because things were going wrong. So you had to figure out a way to contain and survive health emergency. Today, the cannabis industry appears to have weathered the worst of the vaping crisis, with the number of vape-related hospitalizations declining sharply in the recent months. Additionally, vape sales have been edging back to major markets. So we're starting to see, some...
Well, because they finally figured out what was doing it.
Yeah.
Real quick on my side, I just took a big. If you guys see our post on our story, the new bong that a friend of ours made for us, Mr. Hoban. We want to thank you for the Old Forester bong. I just took a rip out of it, and holy shit, man! This thing filled up with so much smoke, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really big off that hit.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
try that one.
I'm gonna always call it the Douce thing, even though I know it's not
Holy
Douce. But I'm
Jesus!
just gonna call it Douce because Douce
That is a wall of fame hit right there. Holy smokes! But they finally figured out what was causing these fucking vape products. That E-isotate or whatever the fuck it was, vitamin E-isotate, right? It was called or some shit.
Vitamin E.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just that. I mean, and not just cannabis vape products, but we're talking about vaping products in general. This was all in there. So they finally figured it out. So now we know that most of the cartridges that you're getting from a legal dispensary, medical or recreational, was coming from cultivators that knew what was in their product and knew what they were doing. So they finally figured this out. I dug a little deep to find out some articles because I remember seeing on the last one I couldn't really find much more people talking about this.
Did some investigative journalism.
Yes, we did. And just to say that hopefully, as we saw in the state of Washington where they wanted to do away with concentrates, but it is very popular. 40% of all their sales comes from concentrates now. It is very popular. It's here to stay. It would have been very hard for anybody to get rid of this altogether. It's a very popular product. Now, do we have to do better as an industry to figure out what we're putting in this stuff? Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean...
You have to do a better job of cracking down, making sure no one's going on Instagram buying this bullshit.
Yeah, man, those dank cartridges and all that
Probably.
shit, all that shit coming
to be
from
the bad
China
guy.
and stuff like that. Protect yourself and know what you're smoking. We've talked about this before, but
It's
I'm
got
glad.
a cartoon on it. It's not real.
Right, I'm glad we found an article talking still about the vape. It's been very hard to find anything. The news isn't talking about it anymore. So, one of my favorite states to go to, I've enjoyed since forever, is the state of Oregon.
Making my rounds out there this summer.
Nice, you'll love it out there.
Can't wait.
Some facts that I know about the state of Oregon. Back when I started visiting them, they used to have, I don't know if they still are, but the highest craft breweries per capita. The most strip clubs per capita.
What you doing in there?
No, I read about it.
Oh.
When I was looking up facts to
You
learn
read
about the state
the
of Oregon.
newspaper about the strip
No,
club you were
there's
in last
no.
night?
I don't go to strip clubs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's not what you were telling me yesterday.
Oh, dude, don't even start that shit. Mrs. Weedman listens to this. Oh, boy, fucking
Come
around there.
on.
Yeah, you better now.
Mrs. Weedman.
That's true. We did go to a bar and have a couple beers and play some pinball.
So you both went to a strip club?
No, we don't go to strip clubs.
I'm just asking.
I'm telling you no. I'm
All
just telling you
right.
Oregon
Hey.
facts. Most craft breweries per capita, most strip clubs per capita. Now they have the most dispensaries per capita.
How about that?
You're going out there when?
I believe June.
June? Dude, so there's 3 things you can go visit.
Yeah, beer, strippers, weed. Love it all. Hopefully my girlfriend has a good time.
She will. She probably likes all 3.
Yeah, I honestly, I've never been to a strip club, but she has.
Yeah, I've never been to a strip club either.
That really shocks me.
Yeah.
The way you're dressed right now, you look like you go to the strip club for breakfast. And then stay for lunch and dinner.
Some dude I work with talking about the best wings he ever had was at some strip club in like Alaska.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I always think of like Buck Strickland from King of the and he gets banned from the strip club and he can't go to the brunch buffet anymore. And he's really upset. Yeah, I've been going to Jug Store Cowboys for 25 years.
Fucking Cowboys begged. Dude, that bong, that new Old Force, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
That thing's dope.
Yeah. Oregon has 16.5 cannabis dispensaries per 100,000 people, more per capita than any other state, according to VeriLife. Oklahoma ranks second, according to analysts, it was 15.6. Montana, 15.1. Colorado, 14.1. Alaska, 12.7. That's a lot of dispensaries.
Didn't know there was that many in Montana.
The
Didn't even
report
know there was
found that California made the most from cannabis derived tax revenues in 2018, ranking $345 million from the industry, despite having only 1.6 dispensaries per 100,000 people. California, you guys smoke a lot of fucking weed.
How about that?
People and with 2/3 of the state's municipalities banning industry operations. Washington State also netted more than $300 million in tax revenue from cannabis in 2018, $319 million total, while hosting a 6.2 dispensary per capita. While Colorado saw $266 million in tax revenue from the industry, Oregon, despite having the most dispensaries per capita, made $94.4 million from cannabis taxes in 2018.
So nice difference in taxes.
Yeah, because fucking Oregon actually doesn't
Washington and
Oregon
Colorado.
doesn't have sales tax.
Well, yeah.
The state of Oregon, there's no sales tax.
Yeah,
So I wonder if they don't do that.
99 cents, you give them a dollar, you get
Yeah.
a penny back.
Right. So, I mean, that's pretty dope. According to a report, Missoula, Montana had 18.1 dispensaries per 50,000, the most of any city, followed by Medford, Oregon, 17, Pueblo, Colorado, 16, Eugene, Oregon, 16.1, and Denver, Colorado, 14.9.
Eugene.
Considering it was one of the first states to legalize medicinal marijuana, it might not be too surprising that Oregon hosts the most marijuana dispensaries per capita. The research note adding that there were more than 660 dispensaries located throughout the state. Oklahoma is surprising number 2 on the list, having only legalized medical cannabis in 2018. The state saw $70,000 in cannabis revenues during the first year in operation. At least any state included the report. Way to go, Oregon.
Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
They like to smoke.
Dude, I'm fucking baked. Black market weed to remain for years amid supply shortages. We already knew about this.
It's always a struggle at the end of the show.
Yeah, it's true after that fucking Old Forester
Yeah.
hit. I think there was still
The
bourbon in
Douce.
that too.
You know, it kind of tasted like bourbon when you when we were like smelling it.
Joke's on us. He didn't use water. He used fucking tequila.
Oh, dude. Another one is do you think marijuana is replacing alcohol and tobacco?
God, I hope so.
What do you think? I mean, here's what so
not at the moment, no.
But when I was younger,
There's no marijuana ads.
no, there's not. But that's good and bad.
Didn't one just get vetoed out of the Super Bowl?
Well, I think
by
cannabis
CNN?
will take
That was
over.
last
I think
Super Bowl.
cannabis is going to take over tobacco eventually, because tobacco companies are
hope
going to
so.
start making it. But
I
alcohol,
think tobacco might get in on marijuana.
well, that's what I'm saying. So they'll start just selling you packs of 20 fucking
Well, that's when
Marlboro
advertisement,
fucking
I think,
tobacco.
is gonna start coming in.
Right. But I say this. Back when I was growing up, you know, because cannabis wasn't legal anywhere and you couldn't do it. I mean, people would go to houses and smoke weed, but they wouldn't go out and promote it. There wouldn't be like just weed
Your
parties at
marijuana
someone's
parties?
house. Yeah, there weren't weed parties, just strictly weed. It was like you go to someone's house, you banging fucking beers all night and drinking all night long, and then someone might, oh, I got a joint from
So a normal party.
I'm just talking about back like in the fucking late 80s, early 90s. Okay?
Yeah,
Just a normal party.
yeah, I'm
That's
agreeing with you.
Right.
We're on the same page.
Now I see parties, and I'm hearing that it's just cannabis parties.
That's kind of dope.
Just people just bringing over cannabis. There's not even alcohol at the parties.
Huh.
So I'm just saying the transition from when I was younger going to see now where I'm just
Right.
asking you think there's just going to be people going to people's houses just not even drinking.
I got kind of high at first and like forgot what you were asking, but I'm on the same page now. I think that the cannabis parties definitely are going to be like more a popular thing than like boozing around.
Well, I mean, they're
I
saying
think like some of these like since there's dispensaries popping up in these college campuses, that might be a new trend too. Just
yeah, I think so. I think
Weed
you're going to see
only
more and more. I don't know. It's a
maybe
good
the frat
question to
bros
ask.
will have a party and like, hey, weed only, brother.
Well, you got to think alcohol is getting into the cannabis game. They're infusing products.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're gonna see it because it's been prohibition for so long. What they're saying it, they're calling it cannabis prohibition.
Yeah. It's
You fucking stupid. You guys never wanted it, so now it was cannabis prohibition. No, you didn't want it, but now you saw money in it, and now you're gonna legalize it. But marijuana is gonna start replacing things because it's getting more mainstream.
2022 Marlboro spliffs.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be kinda
So,
cool.
Keep an eye out on that, peeps. Da Boy.
Yo.
What about that new compound you were taking? I mean, not compound interest or compound.
compound fractions?
I don't know. You were telling me about some fucking new cannabis compound. Get you fucking higher 30 times more than THC.
Yeah, this shit sounds insane.
You were telling me about it, man.
So it's a
Talk to me, kid.
Yeah, so THCP, new cannabis compound could get you 30 times higher than THC. So like if you don't know the difference, we did an episode about it. So just go back and learn because I don't want to feel like digging in my brain for it. But Italian scientists have discovered a new cannabis compound that could be as much as 30 times stronger than tetrahydrocannabinol. That's THC.
That's pretty good for saying that. Say that 3 times.
tetrahydrocannabinol, tetrahydrocannabinol, tetrahydrocannabinol.
That's pretty good.
He made your ass look stupid.
He did.
That's the stuff in weed that gets you high, weed man. However, the researchers admit that the newfound cannabinoid, named tetrahydrocannabiferol, that's like with a pH, that's a THCP, has not actually been tested for intoxicating effects. Authors of the report published in the journal Nature estimate THCP's effects by assessing the ability to bind to the human cannabinoid receptors, which impacts the entire nervous system, scientists say. THCP has a bond 33 times stronger than THC and 63 times stronger than another compound called THCV.
Jeez. Dude, how high do you want to be? I mean, I'm pretty big right now.
Yeah.
I mean, how much higher can you get?
Well, they're like considering further studies into it. I really just see this stuff as maybe like for like cancer patients who are really feeling
But like you're talking about putting, I mean,
rough or
listen, the weed we're smoking now is stronger than I've ever smoked, and we're smoking a 28, almost a 28% THC.
yeah. I couldn't imagine this times like 4. I'd be like asleep.
That shit's got me thinking about the time you fed Buddy the fucking edibles one at a time. Fucking stuffed them right in his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, how high do you? I mean, that's like to the point is where you're not going to be able to function. 30% stronger than the THCA we're smoking now. THC we're smoking now. 30%. So you're talking flower being, or this new compound, right? It's flower, or is it a compound? It's a compound. They're pulling this
Compound, yeah.
Okay. So they're talking about, but the stuff we're smoking, the sauce and that shit, that's all like 87, 97%, 87 to 90%. So are you talking about 30% higher than that? Because it's a compound, not a flower? That, so you're talking about 130 to 140% THCP?
I think they just found a way to also like makes it affect your like receptors harder.
I want to do more research on this. I want to find out how they're.
So are these scientists? They're like everyone's wants to know more about.
I mean, dude, we got to keep up on this one because I want to know how they're gonna do this. And this is like on CNN.
Mm-hmm.
This is not just some fucking. This is on I mean, the New
it's a
York
real
Post is
thing.
talking about it. CNN is talking about it. I mean, those are viable fucking news. I mean, it's news, but I mean, I think we need to keep up on this and talk and find out more research on this because I want to know what is the process.
Right.
Of how they're going to do this. Well, I mean, they're just talking about researchers revealed the molecular chain of nearly 150 cannabis compounds is 5 atoms long, while THCP has 7. This is the first time we've seen an atom chains of more than 5 in any natural occurring cannabinoid.
That's crazy.
Leading authors to believe it may be the most potent compound yet discovered. Scientists are considering further studies of medical benefits of THCP, which would help uncover even more unintended compounds.
That's fucking nuts.
So this it's Oregon State University's College of Pharmacy has been doing this study. And they're talking to CNN, the New York Post, and other people. So
it seems like it's international too.
yeah, and it's international. So I mean, it's not just we just need to keep on trying to find more and more.
There's
this
no
series.
way this shit's gonna be smokable. That's gotta be
No,
like
it's
in a
gotta be
time release
probably
fucking
in a
I
capsule.
mean, you're talking about fucking like morphine, like
Yeah.
fucking like painkiller.
Well, I'm just thinking you'd have to have your damn bong on a boom arm, fucking take your hit, and then just slump over on your
Yeah,
side.
people are definitely gonna be locked on the couch.
locked. So you ain't gonna move
be in
for
there.
days.
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken the strongest edible I've ever taken all at once was like 50.
Or like
And
if
I
you
was
smoke
whacked.
before bed and you're still high in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I was high for like almost 24 hours on a 50 milligram all at once. Now I could do dose 10s, 10s, and 10s, and 10s. But, dude, I probably want to try at least once.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
I was
twice.
gonna ask you, would you try it?
Yeah, of course I would try it. If it comes from the plant
Right.
and they do it naturally, of course I'm going to try it.
Well, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Would you light up a joint in the middle of a courtroom?
Man. That takes some fucking cojones.
That would take some cojones because someone in Lebanon, Tennessee just decided to light up a joint and smoke it on Monday while appearing before a judge about marijuana possession
What
charges.
state? What state was he in?
Tennessee.
Fucking Rocky Top, fucking Tennessee.
Them motherfuckers. Hey, it's gonna be legal.
Dude, this fucking dude had some balls just to fucking say, you know what? And he got, what did he get? $2,500 fine for doing that shit. It might have been worth it because he's fucking famous.
You were excited about this too. Go
Dude,
ahead
this
and
is
get
fucking
into
great.
it.
So this fucking dude, man, lights up a marijuana in a court while discussing drug charges with the judge.
He just doesn't give a fuck. And I wish you guys could see him. He's got the long hair. He's got the rug on.
So fucking hippie. I love it.
He's just like,
he don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
Spencer, here's this guy's name. Spencer Boston.
Guy from Boston.
Spencer Boston lit a joint
Tennessee with the last name.
while appearing before a Tennessee judge on January 27th and got 10 days in jail for his efforts. Dude, worth all 10 days.
Oh, totally.
That was worth all 10 days. Lebanon, Tennessee, a man lit a joint in the courtroom and smoked it on Monday.
Jail, everyone probably thought he was the dopest dude ever.
Fuck. Dude, legend. That's legend. That puts you in fucking legendary status right there.
You think he's sitting in prison with somebody else? Like,
and he was in there appearing before the judge on cannabis possession charges. So it makes it even better. Spencer Boston, he's 20 years old. Fucking 20. Appeared in court before a judge.
This kid's 20?
That's what it says here. Before
he looks
judge,
like he's like 50 or 60.
Yeah, dude, Judge Haywood Berry on January 27th told the judge
it was pot?
that he thought marijuana should be legal. Boston then reached into his jacket and took out a rolled cannabis joint, marijuana joint, and lit it with a match.
What
You
badass.
just can't bring a lighter in the courtroom, so he had to bring matches in because they can't detect it going through the metal detector. Smart dude. Smart. Burner right there. The dude's a burner. He was able to take several puffs.
Matches, baby.
He was able to take several puffs before court bailiffs realized what he was doing, and then they intervened.
Hey, that guy's got a joint.
Do you have one of those marijuana cigarettes on you? But then the video,
The amount of disrespect.
then the video showed bailiffs grab Boston, seized his joint, and then they smoked it. Oh, sorry, no, and took him out of the courtroom.
I'm innocent.
And then he was warned.
Judge, it wasn't me.
And then he was warned. Wait,
Show
and
me
then he
the
was
evidence.
removed. Boston turned to the gallery and yelled, "The people deserve better."
They do. They do. Hell yeah,
A
Boston.
legend.
Hell yeah.
Legend. The people in the quorum all laughed. Even fucking better.
Oh my god.
This dude, Spencer Boston, I want you on this podcast. You are a fucking
Weird.
legend.
Put his
10 days
right
worth
on the
it.
courtroom floor.
If anybody listens to our podcast in Tennessee, get a hold of fucking Spencer Boston. I want to call his ass up and I want to fucking meet him and smoke a bowl with him and a bong and a joint all at once because that dude is a fucking
No, I
legend.
take it back. He doesn't look like he's 70. That was just a bad visual in the picture.
The
If you watch
people
the
deserve
video,
better.
He looks way
Classic.
younger.
Spencer Boston, I fucking smoke. I'm gonna fucking.
Hell yeah, Spencer.
Dude, I
You
smoke
don't look
one
old
for
at
you.
all. You look young as shit.
Smoke one for you, dude.
Yeah,
You are a stud.
Dude, you kick ass.
Fucking stud. If anybody knows this kid, I want him on WeedMan420 Chronicles podcast. Dude, you are a fucking legend. Legend. I put you with the highest fucking bong rip I've ever had in my life. Status. How do you like that, Spencer? Anyway,
That guy fucks.
dude, big time.
He has such
Fucking
balls for that.
big time, dude. That is the dude. Anybody wants to read this, you can go on Blue Lives Matter video. Fucking man lights up marijuana in courtroom. They fucking try to eat him up, but this dude's a fucking stud. I fucking love you, dude. Spencer Boston,
The people deserve better.
better, dude. Love it. Anyway, dude.
What a beast.
Dog boy, got anything else?
Tell you to get a haircut.
Man, fuck y'all.
Dude, that neck beard is getting gross and gross every time I see it. You've been smoking way too much weed lately. You probably just like, it's winter, fuck it.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna get sloppy.
I'm just
till-
leaving
till
it, dude.
it's
I keep
April.
trimming it, but it's been like 3-4 days.
Little
the new
shout out.
podcast pup is awesome.
Dude, he's sleeping right now. He's just chilling. Dude, if this is like this when he comes over for the podcast, dude, he'll be the best dog ever. We'll just video him
Just
for the
knock out.
podcast.
He's
We'll
cute
just
as
start
shit.
live video. He'll be the main focus. But dude, you know how much subscribers we would get if we just have him growing up? Don't film the three ugly mugs down the basement. Just put my phone and do a live video of the pup while we talk.
He's so cute.
Oh my god, he's dope. What's his name again?
Sandor Clegane.
I don't like that name.
Man, fuck you.
It's so funny though.
the
'cause if you
hound,
look at
bro.
him, he just looks like a little fucking
He is a
nerd.
hound. He's got
He's a
part
little
hound in
nerd
him.
pup.
But he's dope.
Cute.
So our new mascot, Hen Vega upstairs. Got two pets. T, you got anything?
I ain't got shit.
Yeah, he's baked. Anyway, I want to shout out to everyone. Thanks for listening as always. Don't forget to go on our Instagram at WeedMan420 Chronicles. check out Dov Boy on his post on Twitter at WeedMan420pod. And then you can always email us at WeedMan420 Chronicles at gmail.com. Like Paulie always says, smoke smart, puff puffing away.